Dear life warriors, living and surviving are two different things.
It's not social distancing, it's just physical distancing. Actually, I was looking at the report when I was going to get coached by you, and one of my things that I wanted to work on, I wrote here, I hope to be a more successful husband and father.
Yes,
I hope to develop more leaders in my business, and I hope to make more of an impact within our community. And this year it was like check.
Every single level, when you're elevating, it's a new level for you. So there are going to be some struggles. There are going to be some obstacles. You are going to have challenges. It's okay. You just reached a whole new level. So expect it. You haven't mastered that level yet. So, hi everyone, it's me, Shar, your favorite corporate life coach, and I am excited to be back talking to my very good friend, one-time client, once upon a time, Saul, but we have history. We've known each other. We actually met in church.
That's right, in ministry.
Yes, a ministry. And we've stayed, in touch for years. It's been, I don't even know how many years has this been.
It's over 5, that's for sure.
Definitely over 5 years. But, you are doing wonderful things. I started this series where I've been talking to friends, past clients, current clients, just to talk about all the wonderful things that you're number one currently doing, as well as your 2020 and what did that year look like for you? And, let's just talk about it. But most importantly, you are the regional vice president of Primerica.
Yes.
And you're still doing that.
Yes. Yes. It is my career. I've been doing this now for 20 years. So 20 years experience in the financial services industry. Yep.
Yes, you've actually helped a few of my friends. You've done some wonderful work with them on their financials and get debt management. I don't know what else, but I know you've helped out some folks that I've referred to you, and I'm grateful for that. Thank you for helping.
No, thank you for trusting me with your friends.
Yes. So let's talk about it. Before, how are you doing? First of all, how are you?
Yeah, no. Obviously, I'm grateful. I'm grateful that things are going well, and we made the most out of this whole pandemic situation, right? You got to turn, lemon into lemonade, right?
Yes.
And, I've always been the type of person to be a glass half full kind of person, right? So I always want to see the silver lining, and, you always got to find the good in situations, right?
Yeah.
So, I guess in the beginning of the whole pandemic, it was a little scary, right? We didn't know what to expect. I know January, we heard the rumors. We heard that there was a situation going on with this virus, and we didn't know how crazy it was going to get.
Right.
And then March hit, and then all of a sudden we were on lockdown. And it was kind of, it was scary, right? We got a little anxious. I think people got a little bit anxious, or what now? But I'm just so grateful. I'm grateful that I work with a great company, and they put things in place, and they were able to adapt, and then we were right along with it. And I've been able to adapt, and thank God my wife's situation was pretty good too. She has a regular job. I have a business. She has a job, but even her employer gave her the opportunity to work from home.
Great.
So now we got 2 parents working from home. And then the school, right? The school shut down.
The school thing happened. Oh, goodness.
So we were like, oh, my goodness. So now the kids got to go and study from home and just do the whole schooling from home. And it's interesting because I've always dreamt of being able to homeschool my kids, right?
Oh, well, guess what?
Yeah. I don't think it's a dream anymore, though.
Well, I don't think so.
I don't think it's a dream anymore. Much respect to the educators out there.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Respect. I have to say that. I was like, whew.
Yeah. So, we're grateful. We had our best year ever last year.
Wow.
Right. And that was pretty awesome. I couldn't believe it. Right. Yeah. I was scared, and I was concerned that the market was going to have an impact on us and the whole situation. But it turned out to be our best year ever.
Wow.
Okay? So innovation, new technology. Again, our company was equipped for this. We didn't even know. The company themselves didn't know. And luckily I'm a little tech savvy, right? Luckily I'm able to adapt, and started using a lot of different tools, a lot of resources to just bring financial, literacy to our community through innovation, right? So still have the human touch, but at the same time, use the Zoom, use, virtual meetings and technology, scheduling technology, things like that. And I don't, it's scary, Shar. I don't even know if I'm going to go back to meeting people one-on-one.
Right?
I don't know. Like
I'm actually enjoying even being able to talk to you now. It's almost like it's the norm to just let's jump on, let's have this conversation. And I feel like I'm in the room with you at the moment. I actually feel like we're sitting in the same place.
Yeah, it's not social. It's never, to me, even early on, I kept on saying it's not social distancing. It's just physical distancing, right? Because we can still socialize. We can still communicate. We can still, have a cup of wine, right?
Like social distancing, it's physical distancing.
Yes,
I like that.
yes. Yeah, so we've made the most of that. We've still stayed in touch with people. Me and my team, we still meet like 3 times a week, just not in person.
Right.
We just meet through virtual.
Yeah.
But the laugh is still there.
Well, you've always worked you had your own business, so you went to the office if you felt like it, work from home. But to be completely virtual, I guess you'll see it from your wife. How did she adjust? Because for me, when I started to work from home, I really had to iron out a plan of each and every single day. Here's the expectations for the day. Like, how was that? Just getting things done.
Yeah, it's great that you bring that up because, one of the challenges, obviously, Shar, when you were coaching me, right? There's so many aspects to someone's life, and, you have your relationship, right? You have your business, you have your physical, you got prosperity, you got spiritual. Yeah. And I know one of the challenges that actually I was looking at the report when I was going to get coached by you. And one of my things that I wanted to work on, I wrote here, I hope to be a more successful husband and father.
Yes,
I hope to develop more leaders in my business. And I hope to make more of an impact within our community. And this year it was like, check. With the relationship at home. So she started learning how to work from home.
Right.
Right. And sometimes, of course, we had to, learn to communicate better. Right. She took over. She took over my office at home.
Right.
I always had a home office, but she took it over. Right. I'm like, fine, I can work anywhere. I end up in the kitchen. My daughter has a beautiful little office in her bedroom.
Okay.
My son has a little area in the living room, and I end up in the kitchen. Right? So I'm the one.
At least it wasn't the bathroom. Okay, let's look at the bright side.
Yeah, but so we had to adjust. I've always had the option to work from home, work at the office, work at a Starbucks. It doesn't matter to me.
Yeah.
But working together with another person, it took some time, but then we adjusted, and we got better and we got closer, right? I believe that situations exposes, people, right? And relationships. And it could take a bad relationship, turn it worse, or it could take a good relationship and make it better, right? And I think out of this whole thing, our family's closer. My relationship with my spouse is also closer.
Nice.
So I'm telling you, I'm happy.
I've learned to, let's not learn. I started cooking more. Whereas before, so hence my weight gain, I'm working on it. I've gained like 15 pounds at this moment.
Me too.
15. Oh my gosh. And I like it actually. I'm like, you know what? It was time well spent eating with my family, because before I was on the go. I was going. And honestly, I would hardly cook. I probably cook really and truly on the weekends. My mom used to make us meals in the week for me because I had no time. But then when it hit and I was home, I started experimenting. I was watching YouTube. I started making all these fancy dishes. I didn't even know I had it in me, to be honest. I was like, and then it became such fun because my girls was waking up every day like, what are we having today? It's like, are we eating? Yes, we are, because mommy's cooking. So, I mean, I think when you say, just having, I pull that as well, family time, I'm able to walk away from 2020 saying, my girls and I are much closer than we were before, and we actually like each other. That was the other thing, because I have older kids, they're 23 and 18. So we actually like spending time with each other.
Yeah, right.
Like
I always say it's easy to love somebody, it's harder to like them.
Exactly. No, but we got on with it. We got up every day. Everyone did what, their part. We didn't mind, this home thing for a little while. And I actually called, for me, 2020 was the year of preparation for me personally, where I said, you know what? I lost 50% of my clients business wise, but then I was able to connect on a more one-on-one, because remember, that's how you and I started. I was doing more personal one-on-one coaching. And I shifted from that and went to corporate more heavily. And then when corporate, went boop, a lot of the one-on-one people were like, are you available? Are you available? So it was great that I was able to now get back into that and actually help some people like yourself.
Yeah, absolutely. Amazing. I concur. In terms of family, we've done different things for the better. Even my clients, I keep telling them, look, we're going to save a lot of money somewhere, but then we adjust or we apply that savings and put it towards things that are going to give you more joy, more prosperity, right? Health, spiritual, right? All that stuff. And we've been able to, we bought bikes for everybody early on.
Oh, yeah, you started riding. I saw that.
We started riding bikes together as a family. We bought a juicer, so now we're juicing, right? We're cooking more. We bought a treadmill, right, to work out from home. Like, we bought a Roomba to clean for us. Like,
you know what?
We joke around, but we keep saying, "Oh, let me tell you."
Shopping spree. It sounds like okay.
But it's stuff that's going to help us, right? So it's like we keep saying stuff like, oh my God, this is the best thing we bought during the COVID. This is the best thing we bought during the COVID, right? And it's stuff that's just, making things easier for us, right? And making things better. Yeah. So.
Oh, I'm so happy to hear that. I'm so excited for you. What's next? What's happening this year? Anything new that you want to tell us?
Oh, we've been traveling more. What's next?
Oh, really?
Let me see. We've been to Delaware, Pennsylvania, upstate. Guess what, Char? We're driving to Florida this week. Right? We had that conversation. So we're gonna drive to Florida. So that's the next thing. And listen, you know what? It's like a YOLO kind of situation, right? We made that decision a day ago, right? That's the beauty of being able to work from home and being virtual. Like, we can pick up and just go. Hey, you want to go somewhere? Let's go. Yeah. And so, traveling a little bit, just anywhere where we can go without a flight at the moment. I know my wife keeps talking about flying somewhere, but we're still not ready for that. But we're going to, we might go to Canada. We've been talking about going to Canada, right? So we're going to things like that. So we're going to travel more. On a business aspect, again, we're using more resources, more tools, innovation to get the word out, right? I'm going to be doing more financial wellness workshops. So I'll definitely let you and your community know.
Let me know.
In fact, I'm doing a Women, Wine, and Wealth Wednesday, February 17th.
February?
I'm sorry, March.
Oh. Like, did I miss it?
But during the
there's wine. I'm there.
Yeah, I know. So we're going to invite you. I'll invite you and your community. So we're going to be doing a lot more workshops. That's something that I'm going to be doing more of is more financial wellness, financial literacy workshops.
And Craig actually joined the last one. He loved it. Yeah. So I think your workshops are amazing. They're really informative. I'm definitely going to put it out to everyone. So March 17th, you said, okay.
Yeah.
Like, I'm looking forward to it. So, this was amazing. Thank you for sharing. You seem really happy and excited. I tell people the process is not an overnight thing. I think transformation takes time. And I think you have transformed from we first spoke until now. Like, you've really, really have.
Thank you for noticing.
No, seriously, you're glowing. They say people, you're happy. I see it. You are excited.
Yeah.
Which is amazing.
Yeah. When you win, you win, right? And when you lose, you learn.
Right.
So
That's the way you look at it. You have to. So I'm having everyone tell me what, before we go, what is the one thing, if you had to pick one thing that you were grateful for in 2020, what is that one thing you were grateful for?
I would say, just acknowledging that you're able, right? That you're capable, that you can overcome things, right? The symbol that represents crisis in Chinese is made up of two characters. Mm-hmm. And that characters, one is danger and the other one is chance and opportunity. Oh. Okay. So when there's a situation, and we're always going to go through situations, and I think you reminded me this, is you've overcome this before, right? Yeah. You've overcome challenges before, so we got to remind ourselves that we're able, that we're capable, and that we can persevere and we can get through this, right? Right. Tough times don't last, tough people do.
Yes.
So, we're tough.
You dropping some knowledge. I like that.
Right? And greater is he that is in us than he who is in the world. And so once you could tap into, your power, your inner strength, right? Yeah. And understand that you've been there, done that, and you can overcome things, right? I think it just lets you know that no matter what,
right,
it's going to be bright. We're going to overcome this, and we're going to make it. And I think that's it. I think is understanding that we can overcome. I think the human spirit, we're strong people.
We are.
And and we're New Yorkers, right? And we're tough. So
we are tough. We've gone through a lot, and with every level, I think I said it in my last conversation with someone, every single level, when you're elevating, it's a new level for you. So there are going to be some struggles. There are going to be some obstacles. You are going to have challenges. It's okay. You just reached a whole new level. So expect it. You haven't mastered that level yet. Mm-hmm. So give it some time, understanding that, when those storm hits, it's for a reason. You just got there. It's okay. Mm-hmm. So I'm excited. I'm excited about this year. I'm dropping a new journal soon. Yes, my 30 days. Actually, you are going to get a free copy because you're one of my favorites. It's coming soon. I'm excited. I just got the sample and I'm reviewing it, but I'm looking to get that out because that is the new way to train your mind to be positive. So I'm teaching people within 30 days. You'll have a transformed mind, but it doesn't mean you're 100% transformed. It just starts the process. It took me 2 years to fully transform my mind.
I'm going to want a couple of those for my team.
Oh,
yes. We're going to definitely want some for my team. I always hook up my team with some good resources. So I'm sure that's
it's going to be amazing. I think you've probably gone through this process. This is how I coach people. Okay. By giving them the specifically each day routines and things to do. So you've gone through the process. I've now decided to just put it in an actual journal and share it with everyone else and not just the people that I get to coach one-on-one.
Yeah, it makes sense.
That's all that is. But I am excited for you. I'm looking forward to the workshop, the wine, and that's the only part I remember.
You remember, right? The wine part. It's actually to commemorate, right? This is Women's History Month.
Oh, nice.
Something special for the ladies, okay? So it's Women, Wine, and Wealth Wednesday.
Yes. I love it. www. I get it. So you and I will be talking. Yes. I'll be in touch. I'll be looking out for all the wonderful things you're doing. Do know I am here rooting for you.
Thank you so
always. Much. And I appreciate your friendship. I appreciate you always for trying. Whatever it is I'm doing, you're always supporting. So I really do appreciate that. And I look forward to getting out soon and seeing you in person.
Yes. Yes. We got to go get a bite to eat.
Yes, I do. You do. And tell Melissa I said hello.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you so much.
This was fun. We'll talk soon.
You got it. Bye-bye.
Bye.